When your eyes look into mine, Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get so creepers? Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get so fine? Gosh, don't get up, how'd you get so lit up? Gosh,
It says this is a structure right here.
Okay.
That's possible. Because trees in the woods always fall. Trees in the woods always fall, especially like when you get to mountain areas where there's timber trees and you got higher elevation, stronger wind, bow. You know, that's a recipe for trees to tip over. So that's the second probable cause. The first probable cause I hit was possible lightning. All right. So the third probable cause, you got to really start asking your questions. Did a raccoon do this? And look at how it's broken. You will see these all throughout this area. Yeah, look at how this is broken. It's not broken all the way. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures and a footprint in about a second that I took last time I was here, and my first time I ever found a print. Okay, so look at how this is broken. It's broken halfway. You know, it's almost as if whoever did this so as to mark a certain point of the territory. You know, since all of this looks alike, how about make a tree break right here so I know where I'm at? Because these beings can see in the dark. And y'all's encounter has happened many times. That type of encounter y'all had, bottles thrown, weird animal noises. The Stayama, the Sasquatch peoples, they do stuff like that.
We heard breathing too, like it kept getting close and then it'd get far away.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you see all the fireflies too?
I mean,
I've never seen fireflies out here, but I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, that night we have it. It's like thousands, and they were following us, and there was all,
didn't look like
and they're
fireflies,
different
man.
colors: red, blue, green.
Then those weren't fireflies.
then they were stationary. They were
Y'all
going
saw
off.
orbs out here?
Yeah.
But they weren't thick orbs. They were like really
Small orbs.
See, like,
very tiny lights just going off.
See, like on that girl, they were all over her face, getting in her eyes, but you couldn't see them. You can see them in the video.
The apparitions on the side because I had these shoes on that night, man.
Yeah.
And I had on all black like you, but I had these white shoes, and all I could see were my shoes. So on the sides of the trail, as I'm walking, just picture this pitch black.
Yeah.
And I could see like white apparitions, not white, glowing, like they were wearing white.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see faces, but like they could see faces, and they were just like that, hair down and stuff like that.
Yeah. This is a high, you know, intensive. I was telling them, you know, when I say this area is so ancient that the energy around here is strong. Strong ain't even a word for it.
Yeah.
It's not even a word for it. And the fact that y'all are the first ones to ever talk about orbs. You saw how I heard that, and y'all said fireflies, but I put two and two together.
Well,
Y'all
it's
saw
because they
orbs.
look. There was thousands of them, man.
Y'all
Thousands.
saw red ones and blue ones.
Red ones, blue ones, green ones.
Those are fireflies.
And when I
I've
was
seen fireflies, and that's what I was telling them.
see when I first talked to them, I said,
Yeah.
"Hey, is it okay if I film this? You know, with y'all in it?" She goes, "Yeah, go ahead." And that same moment on the video, you can see all those appearing on that girl's face, and her eyes, and on her husband's chest right there. And the other ones who got the worst, they got it bad because they were gone.
What do you mean they were gone?
Like
In other words,
they were.
man, those people that were there. It's like you said, when you come in here, you got to respect this place.
Respect it.
And they were joking a lot about it.
Oh, see,
they were
man.
joking around.
When the
a lot.
owls started to hoot, they were saying that the owls were banging.
See, that's the thing. We've always had a contentious relationship with nature. Even as indigenous people in our natural element, we had contentious relationship with the Sasquatch peoples. We did. And now it's bad because we don't know anything about them. We don't know anything about orbs. We don't know anything about the spirit world. They just give us these little trinkets on History Channel, you know, and on GhostHunters.com. These mainstream ghost hunters.
Yeah.
The real ghost hunters are y'all.
Yeah.
Who are getting up on the ground, who are seeking to understand the environment more than, oh, is there a ghost here? Oh, is my EVP or EMP meter jumping off. Is it jumping off? Nah, it's more to it. This is an ancient area, man. It's so ancient that it's stupid. I mean, I read today that again it was 9,000 BC.
Yeah.
That they found brick ovens, nails, bowls.
See, my thing is that you had these civilizations back then. Well, people have to have died.
Yeah.
So where'd they bury them? They're here somewhere, maybe right under here, and they just put a little bike path. But that's what's crazy is the knowing the history of this, and what do? They put a bike trail so people can come in.
Disrespectful, right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like just using us as bait just to come in here for whatever it is.
And construction companies have been doing that for hundreds of years, where they know that this is an ancient burial ground, and they'll build right through it.
Or even the ones who do build through it, they don't believe in it.
Yeah.
It's mumbo jumbo to them. So then, like,
and then the pipes start busting.
Yeah.
You know, things start getting wrong with the building because spiritual energy, at the end of the day, is nature talking.
Yeah.
So, got a little cramp right here. But anyway, y'all gonna find what y'all find.
Yeah.
Y'all have found what y'all found, and just from talking with y'all have had an interaction with the Stayama, and that's deep to me because I'm somebody who's again indigenous, but I'm particularly drawn to the Stayama. I'm drawn to them because of the fact that so many reasons we haven't been told. I've seen, like I told you, I'm finna show y'all some pictures right now. Matter of fact, here we go. So this was about a month ago. This is a whole tree branch that would take 2 of us to lift, and it's supported by a vine right here. Maybe I need to brighten the light on the
It's because it got that glare.
right there.
That's a whole vine like supporting it. I've never seen nothing like that. That was over there around the 6 month.
Like wrapped around it.
Yeah, wrapped around it.
Someone set that up, or it's been there for a while.
Mhm.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
All right.
And they didn't remember anything because I didn't notice them.
What?
Y'all noticed those tree structures on the other trail? Remember?
Yeah, I took a picture of one back there in that portal. I mean, the gateways, when we went through the gateways.
There's portals?
We went through
I know
gateways.
there's portals here.
Yeah, on that side over there,
What?
because I can see that. We got to a spot that it started to push back on me, and once we went through it. I knew that we were somewhere else, and then, but in the video, you can see when we got, because we know in our minds where we were at. You can hear this rushing noise going, but it's only like we're crossing through it, like it's right here, a vortex, and then we could hear in the video like, what was that?
Sounds like white noise.
Yeah, and then after you cross it, then it starts fading away. As the more further you go in, it fades away.
This was where?
The other side of the bridge.
On the actual bridge we went.
And
when we took the bridge, we went straight through.
Yeah.
So there's a house over there. That's where we're fixing to go to.
But when we
I've never
came
been
back-
to that house.
Where we're fixing to
It's
go
a big
into.
house, right?
And no, it's an adobe house from what I gather.
That's where people are trying to draw the urban legend of the Donkey Lady Bridge to.
You see, in that night, we have never been here. That night, it was pitch dark, and like you're saying, the house is right there. I have to feel it, I didn't like that. One of the other guys that was with the people, he went in there, and then he came out. When he came out, he was grunting. And then he goes, they told me to tell y'all that y'all have no authority here. And it's like, whatever. I mean, you know what I mean? But they were already gone like that. And then there's another. When we went past the bridge to the trail to the left, then you go around to that slab where it opens up. That right there is what I was looking for. On the way back, it was just me and him and the other guy. He took off, not him, but the other guy, the one that got possessed, one of them.
Yeah.
He took off in front of us because they were going to leave him.
They got uncomfortable.
And then we could hear him saying, hello, I'm lost. How can you get lost? It's just a trail to the right, and then there's the bridge, make a right. I'm lost. He came back. When he was coming back, I was telling him, look at him. He was freaking skinny and tall. I'm talking about taller than trees.
He was?
Like the
Slender Man?
Slender Man. He was tall. And then the closer he got, He just started getting smaller and smaller and smaller. But all those conversations didn't come out on the video. We had 3 conversations that didn't come out, and there's no way it should have came out. Just like right now, it's recorded.
I have a question. It's gonna sound real elementary, but I gotta ask because y'all know. You know how I talked about coming and you can come into an area respectful and still be unwelcome.
Yeah.
That's a possible. That's just laws of the universe right there acting in play. You know. So is there a lot of malevolent shit around here?
Yeah. When we went into another side, when we were coming back after we met up with him and he shrunk down, we started walking back the same trail. All it is just a straight trail. They make a left,
right,
and they make a right, and there's the bridge.
Right.
When we got to that crossway right there, it's like Alice in Wonderland. Everything changed. I literally felt like we're lost. It wasn't the same anymore. Like the dimensions just changed.
It's almost like a sense of time
and
went away.
Yeah, and I felt it like to myself. I said, okay, stay cool, because they said you can think right now that daylight's gonna come. It ain't gonna come. It's gonna stay dark forever. And if you don't figure out how to get out of here, you're gonna be stuck with this loop. And it was. I mean, we didn't know. We were so twisted around. But it's just a simple like this. You know what I mean? There it is. Come out right there. Make a left. And then they went like that.
Man, y'all are brave. The only time I've been out here at night was 2 times. One time I said, because I've always wanted to come here at night, but I'm by myself.
We're coming back tonight.
Y'all coming back tonight?
Yeah.
Man.
Right now we're just scouting that because I found a 10-year-old video of where the house is exactly where I said it was.
What?
And so right now, this is the one I want to go to, but I don't know if we're going to try to walk it. If we did it, we can do it.
Right.
So, but that's the one on that side. But this one here with
at the end of this trail, what's down there though?
I've never been all the way down.
It goes all the way
to 1604.
Yeah. But right there with after the 2 switchbacks, where you go like this, that's where the 19th century ruins are.
I just went on that, the President Watson house.
Yeah.
I just went on that house. I just went on the property.
Can you get in the house or not?
No, it's not a house. Oh yeah,
it is a house. There's a house. Yes. There's a barn. There's a stable with the top chicken coop. There's a shed. You'll see it. It's unmistakable, man. There's 2 picnic tables. Can you get in the house? I opened up the front door, but I couldn't get in the second door. And I guess I was listening to myself because of the cautious. You know, the house is built on like pegs, you know, wooden pegs, and I felt like if I
long step, you go through.
Right. That's what I was thinking. But you know what? If you go straight away, go up the steps straight to the door, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I think you'll be fine.
Well, as far as
that's my first time going there though.
But that side over there, and then on that other side too, as we kept on walking down that trail, too, you can see the portals. You can see them.
And I didn't go.
And we went.
What happened was we went down the first time. On our way back, he noticed that off trail that he's talking about where these portals are at. I chickened out. I'm not gonna front. I went back to the truck, and I stood out by the truck. And the dude and his kid, the ones that were joking, like something was off with them, and they went out too. They went out into their car. And they sat in their car. Well, I didn't get in his truck. We were in his truck, that truck. And the whole entire time, I'm just leaning up against the truck till they come back.
Man.
So when they came back, everything was good. And that dude and his kid got out the car, and they were like, man, we heard like tapping on our window. Did you see anybody out here? I was like, nah, bro, I didn't even hear nothing. I didn't hear nothing.
It's dark over there.
It was dark over there, and it was quiet.
So they can easily sneak up and
tap, but I didn't hear nothing.
Because there were some areas, because you know it's black out here, but there were some areas that it was just black, black, and that's where it was at. But I know that I went through three gateways and a couple of portals. Because one portal I couldn't get through. The other portal, I seen it and I said, we can't go in down. If we go in down, we're not gonna come out.
So the portals took you to like different areas over here?
No, it was just over there. I mean, but in there, it was just a whole different deal. And those thinking, we call them fireflies. You know, they were just all over. They were all over. At one point, they were all over me, going around me. Some would go like this, and then go back into the ground.
Yeah.
And then I had some flying around me, and
dang, that's crazy, man. Because I came out here. I'm one of them ones. you know, who like
But
look
you
at
could
you.
visually see them though.
Hey, that's
You could
crazy.
visually see them.
I never saw nothing. I came out here November 1st of last year,
Yeah.
When did we
And-
come out here?
and that was at 2 o'clock.
Couple
It was
of
right
months
after
ago, right?
Halloween.
No, that's
Like a
with the
month
show.
ago, right?
What was the show?
June
August.
30th.
I heard a weird animal noise that
Yeah.
made me think that it was a Sasquatch.
What did it sound like?
Oh man, I can't describe. It sounded like some bird or like some weird ass thing that was making a weird howl. And the guy.
Oh
I
yeah,
bumped
we
into,
got the howlings too on there.
what?
There was a lot of howling in there.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, dude.
That was one of the things we got a lot of.
But see that when we heard that screeching that noise, like I said, it sounded like two owls in unison at the same time, and like the noise they made was more like it's like they were taunting, like laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And we
that's
were
when we
followed
started
the whole
hearing
time.
stuff
You could
after
feel
that.
it. You were being followed. The girl was there following us. They're following us. She was freaking out. She practically lost her mind.
Man,
They said they were gone. I
it's
mean,
easy to lose your mind out here.
yeah. For me, I was having a ball. I
tried to
may
go
be crazy
down-
like that.
I tried to go down more towards the beginning of the park,
Yeah.
and that night on November 1st, there was moonlight, so it was weird. It was
Yeah.
real cool. You know what I'm saying? The moonlight hitting everything, but even with my cell phone flashlight,
Yeah.
it didn't.
Oh,
do
we have
anything
no light.
justice. Y'all
We
had
did.
no
We did
light?
it plain. I had a flashlight, but we did it plain dark.
Hell yeah!
Straight up
And that's
dark.
what made me chicken shit up the second
Yeah.
time. When they wanted to go down that second round and there's no light, like after what I
man.
saw, I was like, you know what, I've encountered
Because
enough
there
for
was
the night,
there
so I
was
just
one
went
spot
back.
that we went into the brush like that
Yeah.
the second time, and that's when that other guy he went in there too, and then I went in after him, and I only got to the middle of the field, and then he crossed over to another gateway, because when we came back, I couldn't. Me and him and that guy, I couldn't see it. You could see something like going like waving,
Dang.
but clear.
Yeah.
And you knew that you couldn't go through there, and so I was on my knees because it was getting to me. It was just
The
getting to me.
energy. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. I said I was trying to find the little bitty hole like that to go through it to get out, to get back out into the.
That's deep. I believe you. Hey, you talking to the right one. You talking to the right one, man. What's I gonna say, man? That's so crazy, man. Damn,
and
man.
I was telling him, I go, you know what? When I was there, I said, you know, this ain't got nothing to do with no damn donkey lady.
Right.
I said, this is a whole different deal.
Yeah.
And then when I went home, I did the research on the land without no urban legend. Started finding out
Just like
the
history.
Applewhite Dam. That's where they dug it up and
Right.
they found all the artifacts.
In '87.
Yeah, and then there's over 80,000. The land goes back 15,000.
Yeah, I read that page too.
All
yeah,
that stuff.
know
So
what
I
you're
did a
talking
study
about.
on the land. So this time we came back. Then we came back more prepared.
Man, that's deep.
But we're coming back tonight.
The only place you can park is near the bridge, right?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
where we parked where it curves.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's where we had parked, and I'm
What-
just sitting out there on this. And I kept
man,
thinking
and
I was
I'm-
gonna see
You
something.
want to come
like-
out here?
I'm busy tonight.
This is a lifetime. It's a chance of a lifetime right now. Because you're going in with people that already.
That already know
Yeah.
exactly.
I got this place mapped out, but I already know. Just because it's mapped out, it will change because it changed on me that night. Or changed on me that night.
Y'all, what time are y'all coming out here?
Probably about 11. Maybe,
11?
Maybe 10. Maybe 10.
Yeah, because we
Because
got
that night we came out here. We got here at 11. We stayed here till about 2. Because we got lost. I mean, like I said, that thing, we didn't even feel that we were here that long.
Yeah, time passes by quick over here.
It stopped.
I've been here since 12.
The time stopped.
No shit.
Yeah, I've been here since 12, and time always passes by fast around
Yeah.
here. You know, I'll use a trail, but my goal is to go in the woods. I go in.
Go off trail.
What's it called? Texas the Land Heritage Institute. That's what it's called. They've got trails up in there. They've got trails up in there. Yeah.
We go in there. So I'll find them portals. I'll see them. I just seen one a while ago on that other trail going in.
Yeah.
But we'll leave that one for later right now. So I want to get to this one here. Check that out. But then say we're coming back.
Can I give y'all?
Yeah,
Can I give y'all
yeah.
my number?
Yeah.
Let me give y'all my number, man.
I mean, this is a chance that you're gonna have. You might not get again.
How many times have y'all been out here?
This is our second time.
This will be our second.
That time was the first time. We didn't even know anything about this. I mean, we were looking for a spot, and then we just said we went to the railroad tracks. We went to the railroad tracks. We've been there a time, and then that night it was like a drive-through. It's like, oh man, my gosh, let's find some other place.
Exactly.
And we just went. And as soon as we started coming down the road on Applewhite Road, it started to go. You know how it dips. And I told him, I said, man, this looks like we're going into a tunnel. And I knew I could feel it already because I'm a live wire. I got a big dish on my head. And I said, man, we're fixing
This is y'all second time out here?
This is our second
See,
time.
I was like y'all. Like I grew up here in San Antonio, and I grew up here in San Antonio, but never knew about this area.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. See?
Exactly. And this is y'all second time. I've been coming out here since 2019.
But we got so much footage that I watch all the shows. I watch all the shows. Malik?
Yeah. Dang, man, this is y'all. I'm happy for y'all.
Check it out. I watch all the shows, and
I'm happy for y'all. This is y'all second time, and y'all are already getting it.
We got it the first time. Okay, Malik. Okay. My name's Anthony.
Anthony, man.
All right.
Good to meet you, bro.
Ace.
Ace.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, I
Marcus.
have so much footage on there that it trumps everything on TV.
What the fuck?
Everything on TV. I watch all the shows. You know, everything. I've been watching for years, and it's like I still, even the Ghost Adventures with Zach, all of them. None of those shows have got anything like this. I could say I'm not looking for profit, so. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for that game.
You coming with a good intention.
Yeah,
already.
I'm not even looking to find out if spirits are real. I'm not trying to prove
You already
spirits.
know.
I already know. I'm looking to close those portals where these things are coming in from. Now, I know I can't close them all.
You're right.
But I can close some of them.
Because
to keep some people from getting hurt.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's what I do.
That's a good intention. Because part of the reason why we've got missing 411 people is it's several things going on. But one of the things that is going on that happens a lot of times is what you just alluded to. Is that people like me who like to go off trail will accidentally step into a portal and they'll never be seen again.
See, that's what I said. I knew that one. It says if we go into that one, we're not gonna come out. I said I'm not gonna know how to get out of that one.
There's one in here like that.
Yeah, it's on the other side. I said it's on that trail where you go to right past the bridge to the left, and then you go down there. Then you make a right, and then you go down a little ways, so you can see it. It's on the left side. I don't know if it's changed now because they will change. They're bouncing around all over. Like 1 minute it'll be here, then 1 minute it'll be there. It's as if you have that ability to be able to see them.
That area you talked about, I pictured it. I know exactly where you're talking about. That's where I shined my light at.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see nothing. It was black. Cell phone light, it was just black, nothing. And you get the sense that you're getting watched, and every move you're making.
Is that it?
This is one of them. Because the camera died, so I pulled out my phone.
Was this one?
It was on the other side, yeah.
See, that's when we saw those apparitions wearing white.
You can't see nothing. That's how dark
See,
it was.
and that little light right there, little dot, that stayed on the video the whole time.
Eee! That's an orb.
That stayed on the video the whole time.
You know what those orbs are? Orbs are Mother Earth. She's everywhere at one time, but she can't facilitate and watch everything at one time. The orbs are elementals. And so what the orbs do is that they help survey the area. And so when they was all over old girl, when they was joking and everything, some of the orbs, they like the joking, but if your joking is like sarcastic, and you're making fun of ghosts and you're making fun of the spirit world, you're going to be heard. And just like nobody likes to be made fun of, nobody likes to be talked about or clowned on for no reason, unless you're joking with each other. Nobody likes to be clowned on. And anybody that gets clowned on, you're going to say some shit back. You're going to be like, what the fuck, bitch? What? What? And so that's the spirits doing that. Orbs will do that. They will get all over you because, they're able to read you. And nature, they know our predicament as humanity. They know how closed-minded and how sleep we are. They know what we think about them. So they know that if they show themselves to some of us, we're going to freak out. We're going to freak out.
Tell me.
And they count on that and they love it. Just like how you would love to play a prank. If you knew how to run flash like Flash, and prank your homie, you know what I'm saying, grab his, or prank your girl, you know what I'm saying, real quick, would you do it?
Probably. More than likely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, he would for sure. This guy would.
That's funny, but that's what the spirits are doing. You know what I'm saying? They're just, you know, okay, you want to play? We got something for y'all. Oh, snap. Crazy.
All right, we're going to try to make it down here. I'll hit you up around 9:30.
Okay.
And to let you know what time we'll be out here.
All right, Anthony. Ace.
But
I'm elite, bro.
Hey, Mark.
Mark, good to meet you, Mark.
But I
Nice to
think
meet
you would enjoy it. You'll move up and you'll develop your gifting even more after that, because that's what's going to happen. That's what'll happen.
Yeah, of course.
Your senses will jump off the rail, and then that'll stay with you now. You won't be in the same level anymore.
Exactly. I'm all trying to get up.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to do
Right.
is get up.
Right.
That's part of the reason why I'm out here. I'm out here to experience nature. And
Well, it's like I
all
told
the
the
way.
girl. Then that girl, they said we want to experience this. When we got back out, I told her, "Did you get your experience?"
and people, when they say that a lot of times, they don't know what they talking about.
All right,
Y'all
man.
take care.
Yeah, bro.
Too.
Yo,
Thank
thanks.
you.